Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning and welcome to the June 25th, 2025 County Commission meeting. We are now open, and first we'll start with our consent and approval with our County Administrator, Renetta McClure. Good morning.
Morning. So you have no exonerations to approve, no minutes to approve, vouchers, general county, 186, 247.59, 911, 17,658.97, Chestnut Ridge Park, 11,548.05, Camp Muffley, 6,751.24, Mason-Dixon Park, 110.42, Mon County Center, 690.02, opioid settlement funds, 131,500, payroll, 1,243,868.42, Morgantown Industrial TIF, 2,323.73, purchasing card vouchers, general county, $7,077.33, magistrate court, $17.77, 911, $440.80, Chestnut Ridge Park, $602.84, Camp Muffley, $10,087.06, Mason-Dixon Park, $76.48, Mon County Center, $189.95, for a voucher total of $1,619,190.67. We have one budget revision for in-house approval general fund for the tax office. Position vacancies for boards and authorities are listed on the county website and fiduciary orders for June 25th, 2025.
I move that we approve the consent and agenda items as presented.
Second.
We have first and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No additional fiduciary items today?
No, sir.
All right, moving on. Introduction of new employees and personnel changes. First, we have with the Prosecuting Attorney's Office. There she is.
Morning.
Morning, Madam Prosecutor. How are we today?
We are good. How are you?
Good, thank
Good.
you.
Good. Coming to request approval for the hiring of a part-time assistant prosecuting attorney, Bader Giggenbach, who is a reputable civil attorney in our county, and we're excited to bring him into the fold of the prosecutor's office in the capacity of the county's civil work. As this commission knows, my office, after Phil Megro's departure, attempted to absorb that work and was successful in that, but we need additional assistance and hours, and so he will work no more than 19 hours a week in a part-time capacity without benefits, subject to your approval.
Okay. Move to approve the personnel as presented.
Second.
We have first and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
And I'd like
Thank
to say
you.
you did very well. Bader's an incredibly competent attorney. I've known him for years, and he'll it's really good to have someone that skilled in the position. Chad was doing a wonderful job, but with his
We are-
regular duties, it was probably a little too much to handle.
Yes,
so.
we're excited to have both of them at the helm of those cases. So
Great.
if you need us, let us know. Appreciate you all.
Thanks,
Thank
Gabe.
you.
Next, Youth Services Center with Jamie Torres, relief worker, part-time.
July 1st is the start date, $16.40 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
We have first and a second to approve Jamie Torres, relief worker, part-time. All in favor?
Aye.
We also have Candace Mullins, who is also going to be a relief worker part-time at $14.40 per hour. First date of employment is July 2nd.
Move to approve.
Second.
First and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next, litter control, Andrew Bell, litter control officer, full-time.
Yes, sir. We've got Andrew Bell, who's going to be taking the helm for us starting July 1st. Full-time exempt benefit eligible employee with the salary set at $43,000.
Move to approve personnel as presented.
Second.
At first and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to comments. What's that?
I said welcome.
Oh.
Sorry.
Moving on to comments from the public. At this time, if you have anything that you'd like to state publicly, please come forward, state your name and address, and a couple of minutes to tell us whatever's on your mind. So we'll open comments from the public. Anyone? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Kennedy Roberts. I've been a resident of Mon County for coming up on 11 years now. I live over at just moved, 1502 and more over in Saberton. I am here today not on my own capacity, but representing Congressman Riley Moore. I have a few things I would love to be able to give to the commission regarding make sure you all have good points of contact into the congressman's office.
Wonderful.
I'll point out a few things that are on here. The first name is our district director, Riley Keaton. He would be able to, he would be the best point of contact if you all are ever applying for any grants. The congressman.
And that one to Renetta, if you don't mind.
Okay,
Thank you.
of course.
Thank you.
Yes. If you all are ever applying for any grants, in most cases, the congressman would like to write a letter of support for those grants.
Sure.
I'll also give you all a copy of our constituent services guide. We have 2 full-time caseworkers on
Thank you.
staff who can help constituents out if they're having any issue with the federal government, be it VA benefits, Social Security, anything like that. Already, they have been able to return to the citizens of the 2nd District. I believe we've crossed the $2 million mark of funds that were already supposed to go to people that that they got. Also, you'll see on there me, if you all are ever aware of any ribbon cuttings or things that we might be able to get the congressman out to, we would certainly love to know about those. We're very grateful to be here in Mon County. We have an office in Morgantown up behind Office Depot or Kegler's, whichever you please. And we're very happy to be here in Morgantown. I'll give a very brief update on what's going on in the congressman's office. Last week he was up in Ohio County and Marion County touring the flood damage, and he was joined Senators Capito and Justice and I believe Representative Carol Miller in asking the president to declare a federal emergency so that FEMA funds could go to those areas. And personally, I was down in Clarksburg at the federal courthouse on West Virginia Day to see about 34 new American citizens raise their right hand and become Americans, including some residents of Mon County. So that was a very special thing to see on West Virginia Day. We're very grateful to be here. We want to let you know that the lines of communication are open, and if there's any way we can help you all out, we definitely want to be able to. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Always welcome input and accessibility to our congressional delegations. Thank you so much for coming. More comments from the public? Anyone? Please, come on up.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Kevin Daly, 3401 Earl Elcor Road, out in the Richard community. 2 things of note. First of all, I want to say that I have been working with Hap Sperringer, the floodplain administrator, so much more responsive and just real happy that he's available and he's working on all these issues, first of all. So it was a great hire there. Second thing is, I've got a petition here signed by 11 people. These are homeowners. There could have been 20 more that are tenants and people that live in that community. Basically, we're requesting an evening meeting of the commissioners. There's a minimum of 7 issues that need to be addressed. And I've kind of spelled them out there. And here's a copy of the names and the addresses of these people and also the concerns. The main problem is these are working people. You know, I don't have to go into the taxpayer, blah, 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 spiel, voters, whatever. But they can't make it in the daytime. And I can't represent them. I could make videos of them and waste the morning's time. But if we could have an evening meeting and we could get people involved, because when we come to you with a DOH issue, your response is, we'll write a letter to them and we'll see where that goes. We need that person here. We need somebody from so basically, I've asked that, and these people have signed a meeting with the commissioners, the floodplain administrators, representative of DOH, and any other agency that you deem worthwhile to attend. Tom, you seemed a little frustrated at that request.
I'm not allowed to respond.
All right. So can I leave this with you?
Sure.
Please.
All right.
And Commissioner Bloom is correct, during public speaking, public comment, we don't respond directly, but we can address it in our comments at the end of the
Right.
meeting. So if you stick around at the end, I'm sure there'll be
Okay.
some
Yeah.
comments on that. Thank you, Kevin. Anyone else for public comment? Nope. With that, I'll close comments from the public. Next, Colleen Kuhn grants. Grant Coordinator and Office Manager Colleen Kuhn. Good morning.
Good morning. For your approval today, I have the West Virginia Stalky grant application. We are requesting $370,485 for that program.
Move to approve the grant application as presented.
Second?
The first and the second, all in favor?
Aye.
That's all you have? Great. Correspondence, Renetta?
Was forwarded to me from the county planner, from a Joan Andrews, regarding the flooding issues and the other issues at Acorn Village.
Okay.
We also received a letter from Deborah Tennant, who lives on Belgian Lane, regarding the Next Era Marl project. These are in the folder if you all want to
Okay,
peruse them.
great. Thank you.
I just received a letter this morning from Caitlin McCormick from NextEra Energy. It was in response to, NextEra was scheduled to meet with us today. After providing that availability, we scheduled the meeting and then they indicated that they weren't available. So I relayed to them my displeasure that they didn't come to talk to us, because we've been getting a lot of correspondence regarding this project, and we are not hearing from them. All we're hearing is from the public. So we wanted to hear their opinion. So she did send me a response, pointed me to a website, and I thanked her for her response, but said I would appreciate if they get more involved in the community and actually at some point come and tell us what their actual plans are.
Thank you. Anything else?
So,
Any correspondence from you, Tom?
No.
No more. Moving on. No unfinished business. On to new business. First, we have consideration to approve requisition number 105 for the University Town Center Excise Tax District Administrative Expense Fund.
The requisition is for $51,031.59, and these will be paid to Steptoe and Johnson for their work on the two different items that they did work on. I'll tell you what those are. Just the excise tax district administrative matters, and then the tranche extension that they did last month.
Move to approve requisition number 105 for the UTC Excise Tax District Administrative Expense Fund as presented.
Second?
The first to second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on, we have consideration to approve requisition number 17 for the Series 2021B Harmony Grove Phase 1 Administrative Expense Fund.
The requisition is for $395, and those will be paid to Steptoe and Johnson.
Move to approve requisition number 17 for the Series 2021B Harmony Grove Phase 1 Administrative Expense Fund.
We
Second?
have first and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And finally, to consider the cancellation of the regular meeting of the County Commission on July 16th, 2025.
This meeting falls there's a number of conflicts on the schedule, the main one being a lot of our staff and Commissioner Bloom will be on travel at the NACO conference, and I'll be on vacation, so that leaves just Commissioner, and I don't even know if Jeff is around, but this usually happens around this time of the year, that, but just due to the schedules, it makes sense that we go ahead and cancel the meeting for that week. So I move that we cancel the regular meeting of the Monongalia County Commission for Wednesday, July 16th, 2025.
Second.
My first and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We rarely cancel a meeting, and we are one of not too many commissions in the state that meet regularly every week.
Every week, yeah.
Some commissions meet once a month, some meet once a quarter, from what I understand. So
Mhm.
we are hesitant to do that, but it certainly is understandable, and no problem doing it this time.
And business will continue. We'll make arrangements to have the vouchers approved.
And I'll be available to sign, of course,
great.
anything needs done. Moving on, reports from elected officials and department heads. I think I saw Assessor Music in the back.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
You don't need to.
Just want to bring up, it's that time of year for us, and just to make you aware, well, currently we're in Clay District, is where we're at doing our field work. Also, our mailings will be going out with the personal property assessment returns. Today or tomorrow, they'll be going out in the mail, so taxpayers should be receiving it by the first of next week. I know it makes them happy, but also our satellites kick off next week, so our summer satellite session. So next Wednesday, we will kick it off at Morgantown High from 9 to 4:30 in their parking lot. For those that sometimes get confused, if you just drive by and see the large command post from Mecca 911, they usually set that up for us during that time for the heat. But we'll be at Morgantown High Wednesday and Saturday. And Saturday morning will be 9 to 12
Great.
on that.
Do you have
So, and the rest of the dates will come out in the mailing, and I'll get our finalization to Ben too, and to
Do you have a
Renee for that.
schedule that you can provide
Yeah.
us at some point? Okay.
You
Yeah.
said that's outside?
Yeah.
Are you going to be the water station? Because the jeans race is going to be running right by there.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh,
in
well,
the
maybe
morning.
people will bring their forms and drop them
Yes,
off as
there's
they
a
run.
process as
We
you run
can
by.
collect it as they go by, so
Yeah.
that'll be good.
Yes.
But just want to make that aware there, and yes, we will, Vicki will finalize it. We just got that done the other day, so we'll get that out to you and to
Great.
Ben for the public, all right?
And I know
All right.
tax tickets will be going out in about 2.5 weeks as well, 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think Kelly and them have that on the 15th.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm sure your office will be getting a lot of calls at that time as well. so.
Yeah, it's calm before the storm.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you
right,
for
Mark.
coming
Thanks,
in,
Mark.
Mark. Anything from Granville? Hey, Latina, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Latina Mail, Administrator, Town of Granville. I would like to ask the commission join us in congratulating Mayor Lewis, reelected another term as mayor. And our elected officials are actually all returning. Recorder Mary Beth Renner, City Council folks, Bobby Joe Wolf, Ron Clark, Nikki Boyers, Dave Bean, and Patty Forbes. So
Great.
we would like to have you join us in congratulating all them for their reelection, and Mayor Lewis is another term for her. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank you. Congratulations, Mayor Lewis. We're glad that you're still on board. Any other elected officials, department heads? Nope. Moving on, reports from county commissioners. Tom?
Sure. First, I want to thank the residents in the Clay Battelle area and Vanessa Price, especially, who organized the volunteers. We had our food giveaway out there and did over 200 families, and I really appreciate it. I think it was well needed, and it was over 100 degrees, but everyone stayed. We kept everyone with water, and everyone did real well. To Mr. Daly, my question is, you know, and I can't imagine, Mr. Daly, what you've been going through, because you've been calling me for several years, I believe, on this project. The problem is that it's on private property, and on one side you call, and then the residents on the other side call, and it becomes, we're trying to be as equitable as possible. Now, looking at these 7 concerns, I'm looking at every one of them, and not one of them the county commission can do because they're related to leach bed, Department of Highways, flooding, DOH, floodplain. That area of floodplain can be looked at. Unauthorized fill dirt. The problem is that this issue doesn't fall anywhere under the county commission, and I know we've tried to do some things out there to get the people together and the DOH. I just don't see having a meeting with something that we can't do. Now, I believe, trying to meet with the DOH again, but after the incident of last week, that's going to be up to the DOH district engineer to make any decisions on that. I know he's trying to work, but most of these issues, except, 6 of the 7, are not specifically county commission, because we can't go on private property, and we don't have any jurisdiction. That's why look of confusion, but that is my concern. And that's it.
That's all you have today?
That's it.
Sean?
Thanks. My report's a little light because there's a little under the weather last week, but it was good timing for the 2 holidays. For Thursday was Juneteenth, the federal holiday, which we extended to our employees, and then Friday was West Virginia Day. Today's a regular day. We have 1 work session. I believe we have our exit 155 call this afternoon.
I'm not sure.
It's on the calendar.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Mylan Park Foundation board meeting, and then I have a Frontier Comcast project update. Friday we have staff reports, and then I have a Comcast broadband update. Next Tuesday, the Juma tag up, and we have our regular HR line call. Other than that, I don't have anything else to report.
Okay, a few things. Sunday, I'll be attending there's an information gathering that Beth Bossio is hosting.
I'll be there too.
Actually, right outside of Fairchance at the tree farm there regarding the new era power transmission line. So hopefully there'll be some good information there that we can absorb and start to gather more information. Because right now, at least all I've heard is just one side, people complaining, and the other side, people wanting not complaining. So I've heard both sides a little bit, but hopefully this will help with some information. So anyone's welcome to attend that. We can certainly provide that information if asked. Next, this afternoon, I have a meeting with Interroute Properties, the developer at the industrial park, regarding some potential changes in our recycling program. So anyone else is welcome to attend that as well. As far as the commissioners, I didn't mention that yet. Mr. Daly, I too sympathize with your plight. You get it on both sides of the road because you have houses on both sides, correct?
Correct.
So it's doubly concerning for you. We have beat the drum on this to anyone that would listen. At one point, we had a representative from MUB, DOH. We had HAP there at a meeting, and we're not giving up on the issue. Commissioner Bloom's right that we're limited in what we can do, but what we can do is bring, or at least request, the parties that can do something to the table. And HAP is doing a good job trying to coordinate the thing and get help where he can. He's reaching out to different entities, DEP, DOH, trying to get somebody to come in and take ownership. It seems to me if we had a place for the water to collect and get to Decker's Creek, that would solve the problem, but I'm not an engineer and I'm not a flood expert, and that of course brings in DOH because it has to go under the road to get to the creek. So that's where we are there, and I'll talk to you some more after the meeting, but so that's where we are with that. So we're not Tom's right, we're frustrated, but we're not giving up. We're going to continue to help try to bring parties together, but he is correct in the fact that there's not a lot that we can personally, as a group do. The last thing is I don't know if anybody's noticed, but it's a little bit hot outside, and just to remind everyone that we have a wonderful pool at Camp Muffley that's very cold in that pool traditionally, and is very good for cooling off. It's a beautiful facility. It's been getting a lot of use. Get out there early because we do limit the number of people that can get in it at any given time. And check the website, our park's website for the hours for the day, because we do have 4-H camps going on, so they have it for a certain time in the afternoon. Also, there's a brand new pool at Marilla that's beautiful, Krebs Pool, and the Aquatic Center has some options for cooling down at the pool as well. So please get yourself out to Mylan Park and utilize that facility as well. I think that's all I've got. I've talked enough. So anything else from anyone? With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We are gone.